Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Let me see if I'm live. It took a couple minutes for it to come on. So I got up early this morning and had completely other plans, changed my mind, and I was playing. I cleaned up my acrylic painting area yesterday, and clean area just looks wrong to me. So I woke up this morning and had fun over there, but then I forgot to get ready for this. But I think I'm ready now. No, I'm not sure I'm ready, but you guys don't care, right? Good morning, Anita. I was just thinking when I started doing this, however long ago, it was years ago. I used to not like having my music playing because it kind of felt lonely, but I'm never lonely when I'm painting on Wednesday mornings anymore because you're all here. Hi, Laura. How are you? Good morning, Michael. Hi, Susan. So today I'm going to paint. Let me turn this around. Zinnias again. I feel like I keep doing the same thing and I try not to always paint the same thing, but I don't know. They were so pretty. I got them at Roots yesterday. Oh, thank you, Michael. And it's my birthday, so it's been a busy morning already. I love all the well wishes. And I got, I have a chocolate croissant here I need to eat that my friend Emerson brought me, and she made me a card. I have to show you my card. It says, "Happy birthday, Miss Kim." Look, how cute is that? It's the little thing of maybe that's my iPad, or is that probably my easel on my palette? I love it. Very fun. Fun way to start the day. There's nothing like a birthday to make you feel totally loved. Thanks. So, for this, I love those bright, thank you, everybody. Thank you. So I hadn't cleaned my palette off this morning, and I'm looking for some other colors here, but I'll find them. I got to go to Vasari with some of my friends that went along to France last weekend, and I have some new colors to play with, which is always so much fun. I'm trying to think if I should mix my colors first or put my base down. And you can tell I'm not ready, do I want to put down one color like permanent rose or even like a brown and wipe into it and then put colors on top? Or do I want to put down the true colors? I have no idea what I want to do. So let's mix the colors first. So I'm going to pull this down. Oh, and I forgot to turn the light off that gives that crazy reflection right there. I'll cover it with this. Got a lot of new Vasari paints. Oh, and there's my croissant. I might have a bite of that in a little bit. I actually finished my coffee and made myself some mushroom coffee today, like Ellen drinks. The company Rise, RYZE, sent me some to try, and I do like it. I'll clean this off a little bit. So I was just frantically cleaning up here. I thought usually when I know I'm painting the next morning with you guys, I clean my palette off so it's clean and ready, but I didn't. I just didn't. Okay, so I want I'm going to start with my pinks, I think. I'm taking permanent rose, and I'll pull a little bit of that out and put some magenta in. That's my darkest pink area. Actually, I might even pull a little bit of that and put I have a little bit of brown up here I'm going to put in there. Brown and pink are so pretty together. Thank you. Thanks for all the birthday wishes. It's a milestone birthday for me. I'm not sure I'm too excited, but yes, I am. I'm happy to be here. I'm excited about my next third of life. It feels so weird to say that I just turned 60. All the other milestones were no big deal. I'm not sure that I like 60, but I think it's going to be a great decade. So yes, I am. I'm very happy about it. When you're in your 20s, you think you'll never be 60. I was talking to Emerson the other day, and she wants me to teach her to paint. And she was talking about, oh gosh, now I forget. I think she's 7. And she was talking about like sometime way, 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 way in the future when she's like 8 that she wants me to teach her to paint. And I'm like, oh my gosh, when you're little like that, time goes so slow. And then as you get older, time goes by so, so fast. This is a new color that I got at Vasari. It's called Basic Green. And it is a nice basic color. I like basic colors. So that's kind of, it's a cool green, but most of the greens that I have in this are warm. So I'll just warm that up. I'm going to add a little bit of Indian yellow into it, and that'll just completely warm that color up. And then I'm going to pull a little bit out, make it darker. What will I make it darker with? I have sap green. I'm going to put a little brown into that too, I think. Whoop, that got very dark, so I'm going to put a little more green in it. That's okay. I think that'll work. Get a towel. I clean my knife off before I dip into other colors. Now I want to make that lighter. I'm going to add lemon yellow into that for my lighter green there. That's in some of those leaves. And that's very saturated. I want to desaturate a little bit. So I'm just going to put a touch of my magenta in there. Just look at that tiny little bit. And that'll quiet that color down so it's not so loud. That's good. Now I think that I will, let me move some stuff out of my way. Now I need those really fun, vibrant kind of yellow colors. So I'm going to start with the warm Indian yellow and pull some of that out and add, I'm going to add a little bit of the magenta into that. Well, that got very magenta, so I'm going to get more of the yellow. That's a loud color. Maybe I'm going to add some brown into it. I feel like it's too dominant of a, boy, that color, that whatever brown I put out there, I think that's French burnt umber. It really throws it colored dark, doesn't it? Maybe I'll put some transparent green. And I have a new color here that I'm going to play around with a little bit. It's a nice color to quiet things down called Shiprock. Oh, that was a nice addition. I like that. So that could be, I want a little bit more green, so I'm going to put this transparent oxide green, or whatever it is. Green, transparent oxide green. I don't know if that's what it's called. All right, and I'm definitely going to need more Indian yellow. I missed anybody ask any questions? Oh, okay, no, I think I'm good. Let me get the cap off of this. I always get this Indian yellow all over myself because the tube is, well loved and a mess, so I just get it all over my fingers. If I do that, I can't have any chocolate croissant till I wash my hands. Yeah, look how much I have, how dirty I am already. It's only the beginning of the day. All right, that's good. Now, the yellow, those greens and yellows in there are very, I don't know what they're very vibrant, but they're very quiet. I don't know. My friend Kim, who owns the place where I go get my flowers, she was noticing how different these same flowers are in the summer than they look in the fall. They just feel different. These zinnias, can't remember what Queen Anne zinnias, I can't remember what they're called. I'm going to make this lighter. They're really pretty colors. I like that. I'm going to pull that out, make it even lighter, and then I might add, a little bit of green into it. Because as much as that zinnias, I think there are a little bit green. I'll pull that down. I'm going to add, this is, I think, called Cinnabar Green. I have that out from yesterday. Oh, I think that has a little medium in it or something. It feels extra wet. I do like that. I don't know. I think that's a good... Oh, I need my dark background color. I'm going to take this dark brown that I have and add a little bit of purple into it, because purple and yellow, since they're complements, are always super fun together. Oh, I love that. So I always say, if your palette looks good on your palette, if your colors look good on your palette, you should be good for your painting. All right, so let's pull this. I like those colors. I'm happy with them. Hopefully, that's a nice selection, so I think we'll be good. Now I'll pull this back up. And, all right, I need a sip of my coffee. So how is everyone today? Where's everybody listening from? Watching, not listening, right? All right, I need to get a brush. And I think I'm just going, what am I going to do? Should I do a vibrant pink background, or should I start with like a brown and wipe away a little bit, or the true colors? Does anybody have an opinion? I don't seem to have one. Maybe I'll do a little bit of all of it. Let's be crazy, because I need my medium here. I feel like being a little crazy. It's always fun to see what happens. Take some risks, right? Anita's in Reading. Start with purple. Okay. Campground in upstate New York, Caroline. It looks beautiful there. You are having such fun adventures. And my gosh, you went from doing an art show to already being away. That's a lot. You're doing great. Okay, I'm going to start with purple. We'll see. It might really like throw colors, but if you don't play around with doing crazy things, you'll never know what happens, right? That's how you find. I'll do a little blue too. Then I can wipe into it. I've been using liquid a lot more lately, and now I'm using my Zest It, and it feels really slippery. It's funny, I'm not used to it already. How's that for a crazy start? All right. I love it. Okay. Now of course, I can't see any of my lines anymore. Look how much that really saturates, because look, I can hardly even pull that away. It's cool. We'll see what happens. It is fun to try things that you would never normally do. Sometimes you find something you love. And I'm really wiping here, partly so that I know where things need to go, but also I do it so that, like where I want colors to be there, it doesn't pull up too much of the dark purple. Because it's a serious color. Whoops, sorry about that. I don't know. I love it already, right? Okay. Pigment sticks. Yeah, Tina, that's crazy, isn't it? Dark. I don't know that I've ever done this before. Let me tell you what purple that was too, in case it turns out really well and anybody wants to try it. It was a Williamsburg Egyptian violet. That is reckless crazy. All right, let me get my pigment sticks. Good morning, Erin. Thank you. Wild and crazy looking. This little, I don't know what that yellow is in there. I don't know if Kim's on here from Roadside Blooms. I do have these flowers still on my mantle. When we went on our Vasari plein air painting adventure last weekend, we stopped at a really cool flower farm and picked our own sunflowers. That was fun. It was fun, but it's hard to pick the favorites, right? These are all pretty. Whoops, sorry. Keep doing that. Purple in there, and oh, I got that. That's good. What else didn't I do yet? I did not do my bright green, or my bright, whatever this color is that I can't think of right now. Green's in there. Malachite green, is that what it's called? All right, I like it. That's crazy looking. Now I may, as I'm going, well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I was thinking I might have to mix some later colors. Like I didn't do my light color for my white down here. So I actually need to do that. I'm going to put some white out here on my palette. But I don't need that yet. I forgot all about that. I feel like it's a little dark. Need a little bit more light there. I put in my darkest darks, even though everything going on here is dark. I don't need to add too many darks to it. All right, I'm going to do a little bit of this background color up here. I've been really trying to leave my brush strokes. It's always hard to do. Just put them down and don't go back and fuss. Like let those strokes show. This is a little bit down here in the shadow area here. Now I do need a little bit of white. I think I'm just going to get a tiny little bit of liquid, even though I don't know what I do with my liquid. Oh, here, it's right next to me. So liquid helps it dry a little bit faster. So I'm just going to put a tiny little bit of this out on my palette, but I should shake it first because if it gets runny, then it runs into my paint. I don't want that to happen. Whoop, just a tiny little bit to, and I'm just mixing it into a little bit of white for at the bottom here. And maybe a little bit. Okay. Let's see what happens. Keeping it simple. fun, isn't it? Okay. I don't know why I felt the need to do that, but I totally did, so. It's hard, I think, when you're painting to like listen to your inner muse, like to follow what your intuition is telling you. Like that's something I've been trying. Jackie, it does look a little Halloweenish, doesn't it? Apropos of this time of year. Yes, it's hard. I find it hard anyway. It's something I've been working on, trying to pay more attention to, paying attention to my intuition. Clean that off there. All right, I need some more my white background. And I want that to blend with that color, so I'm just letting that happen. I always feel like I'm learning, like I have so much to learn about painting. And that's the fun part, because learning about it is so fun. Because, you know, when you're doing stuff and you're thinking and you start to judge yourself, it doesn't matter because you're just learning. Like you just get to always be learning. So, what do I need to do here? I think I'm going to do some more of my background. Put down those strokes, not fuss with them. That's what I'm doing right there. It's fussing. It's pretty fun, isn't it? All right, a little lighter green. And put some of my greens in here. A little dark. Need to add a little bit of these dark little areas in here so that when I put the light colors on top, it has something to pop through. Kind of, if that makes any sense. That's what I'm thinking about. And I do want some of that purple to keep popping, to show through in the end also. Oh, I didn't mix. Oh, no, I guess I do have a color that I could use for that. Oh, there's pink in there. Am I ready to add some lighter colors? Good morning, Sharon. I need a sip of my coffee. What's everybody having today? Coffee or tea? I'm drinking rice, mushroom coffee. So yesterday, I've been having, now that my art shows are over, I'm having time, I feel like, to think about other things. And I actually made a favorite art supply thing on Amazon. So if anybody wants to know, some of my favorite art supplies, I have a page. There's a link in my bio on Instagram. And also, once I put this on YouTube, I'll put it in my YouTube thing. But if you go in there and look at that, if you see some things that you think I've forgotten, because I'm still thinking about what I need to add to it as my favorite art supplies, because there's a lot of them. All right, I think that, the trick to this is like putting in just enough information that it looks like a vase without, I want it to be loose. And I see where a lot of my lighter lights will go. But this has pinks. All right, I think I can go light here pretty soon. Do you like the way that looks in there? I think I do. Anita's having coffee. I think I'll start at the top and work on those little okay. It's fun putting those light colors right on top there. So I have a little bit of green back here. Okay, let me work on more of the pink flower here. They're just gentle little petals. I don't want to suggest too much, but just enough to know that what's happening, because it is in the background. That's pretty fun. Okay. I think I need a little bit more of that. And then I can move my way down here. There's another one over here. It's pretty fun, isn't it? This little dark spot gives that zinnia feel. All right, now am I brave enough to go into the next colors? I think I am. Let's try it. Very fun. And bye, Erin, and getting the kids off to school. Maybe I'll do those green leaves in here a little bit. There's those there. All right. what do you think? It is pretty fun looking. All right, I have to stay brave here, not avoid what I'm working on. I'll do the centers maybe toward the end. So a little bit more worms here for the shadow side. All right. Get more paper towels. Fun little this leaf here. It's sort of fun to do it this way and not have an expectation, because with the purple background, like, all bets are off of how it's going to turn out. But it's refreshing to try something like that and do it so differently, because it takes some of the pressure off of like worrying about whether your colors are accurate, like all those little details that don't really need to be part of what you're thinking about in your head while you're painting. It's better to think about, are those colors fun? Do they look nice together? I guess is really the biggest thing. I love all those purples popping through in there. I feel like I need that other brush that I have. Should I try it? I have my, what is this called? I feel like I need to use this. I don't even know what this is called. It's rounded at the top. Because I feel like let me see how it works. I might not like it, but I'm going to try it because it's going to give more of that petal feel without trying to be too careful with what I'm doing. This is more this gold down here. Filbert, thank you, Caroline. Thank you. My nouns, usually my nouns are going at the end of the day. Today I think they're going already. I don't know if I like the filbert. I'm putting the filbert back down. Yes, thanks. Road Nana 61. There's a filbert. I just do better with this kind of brush for laying down my color. These little tiny, I don't even know, I need to learn what all these petals are called. Now they're getting their Zinnias. funny, I know so many people that have birthdays today. Even my next door neighbor. All right, that's better. Okay, what else do I need? They're so colorful, aren't they? I do love the look of it. I like all that. I need to work on, this needs to be a little bit lighter in here because that's such a big dark area. It's sort of too heavy. So, you know, when you're working on a painting, you do have to think about areas, and if there are spots where you feel like you need to add something, even though it might not be in your reference image, but if it's making, it's looking heavy in your painting, then you can go in and do it. Anita said, I'm loving how you're bringing the zinnias out of the dark. Me too. This is really fun. I love a lot of it. I think, are there areas that I could lighten a little bit more, and then I think I can go in and work on the center part of the flower. Little. They're really fun. Oh, let me see. Jackie said, that's it. I'm buying this one for my flower wall. Ha ha. I'm getting a birthday present on your birthday. Oh, Jackie, thank you. I am honored to have artwork in your house. You have such beautiful pieces. I want to collect. I do have a lot of art, but I do want to collect more art. I love other people's art. Thanks, Jackie. I almost missed that comment. Tina, yeah, it's my birthday. It's a big one. Okay, I think I can go in and do the centers now. Thanks, Carol Ann. Yeah, it is fun getting all the messages from everybody. Whoops, a little fiber thing on there. Okay, what do you think? Now I just do those centers. It's getting close. Barb said we'll be collecting for a long time to catch up to Jackie. Yes, we will, Barb. That is a wonderful goal. Yeah. Yeah, we stayed at Jackie's house for when we did our little Vasari field trip. And it was just absolutely lovely. And I don't know what I was just going to say. She actually, when I walked into her house, she has one of my friends, Julia Gilmore, who I'm often near at the Rittenhouse show. She has one of her paintings hanging right in her entranceway. And it's like so cool to walk in and like see someone's art that you know, like right there. Julia loved that too. To go look her up. I love, she does paints on a black background and does like vintage like packaging. I can't think of what to call it. I'm sure she has a better way of describing it, but things like Marlboro Man or like Wonder Bread. Oh, you know what? I could make this a little lighter just to bring your eye up here a little bit. This could go a little lighter up here. All right, anything else you think I need to add or do? I don't know that it needs, I don't know that anything I'm going to add is really going to improve it. Maybe a little bit more of this gold up in here. And bright light greens maybe in here. And then I think I should be finished. Let me see. So maybe the top yellow flower a bit brighter, maybe the left hand petal over here, the top or over here. Which top petal? I do kind of need to break up little bits of the dark areas. I don't know, that make the top yellow flower a bit brighter. This one. That up a little bit in there. Jackie says she loves it. If it's hanging in her house, I think I might need to call it finished. That was fun. Oh, no, wait, I do see a little bit of, maybe a little pink right here. Oops. All right. That's good. That broke that a little bit more. And is this green? Quiet that ever so slightly. Okay. I think I need to sign it. I love the chunkiness of the vase. Right. Oops. I'm going to wipe the edge here. Okay. All right, let me show it to you. All right, so there's my reference. And let me show you little bits in there. That was fun. So I started with the dark purple, and then there's my palette. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'm a mess already this morning. And I will post this on my YouTube channel, and I hope you guys have an amazing day, and thanks for hanging out with me this morning. Now I'm going to go for a walk. I was going to get up and have a whole different day, and I decided no goals. I'm going to do all the things I love. So I did acrylic painting, I did oil painting, I'm going to go for a walk. It'll be a great day. So thanks guys. It was great to hang out with you this morning. I'll see you again next week. Bye.